miss you, husband and knife.
Did you catch what Pixar just quietly confirmed about Toy Story 5? Because there's a new toy in this movie so bizarre, so unexpected, that the moment you hear what it actually is, you'll question everything about where this franchise is headed, to the real reason why Woody and Buzz might already be losing before the movie even starts. Today we're breaking down 10 new toys coming to Toy Story 5, and some of them will genuinely blow your mind. But first, if Woody and the classic gang are your whole childhood, drop a comment below. And if you think it's time for new characters to take over, hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. Number 1. Dr. Nutcase is the saddest toy Pixar has ever created. He's a peanut-shaped wrestler. He was found by Woody and Bo Peep, stuck to a kite, caught in a tree, crying. His owner just left him there. And here's the part that actually hurts. Woody says they find abandoned toys like Dr. Nutcase every single day. Not sometimes, every single day. Because in a world where tablets do everything, toys made purely for fun have no function, no utility, no purpose. They get thrown away. Dr. Nutcase isn't just a sad character, he's a warning about what happens to things we love when we stop finding them useful. Number 2. The villain isn't a toy, and that's what makes her terrifying. Every villain in Toy Story history has been a toy or a human. Toy Story 5 just broke that rule entirely. Lilyad is a tablet, and she's the first antagonist who doesn't hate the toys, doesn't want to destroy them, she just doesn't see them as relevant anymore. She's already winning without even trying. Bonnie is glued to her screen, and Lilyad is simply doing her job. That's the scariest kind of villain. You can't defeat her. You can't reason with her the way you could with Lotso, because Lilyad isn't one evil device. She represents an entire era, and that era is already here. Number 3, there might be a second army, and they're even more chaotic. The Multibuzz army is already confirmed, but what if they're not the only army in the movie? Because Buzz Lightyear has a sworn enemy, Zurg. A toy version of Zurg appeared in Toy Story 2 and had no idea he was a toy, acting like a full Darth Vader knockoff. Now, imagine an entire Zurg army, all convinced they're real supervillains, crashing directly into the Multibuzz army, all convinced they're real space rangers. Neither side knows they're made of plastic. Neither side knows they're toys. They would fight with complete, total commitment over absolutely nothing. That scene alone could be the funniest moment in Pixar history. Number 4. Knifey is back, and her marriage to Forky changes everything at the end of Toy Story. Warteshas Knifey Beverly showed up for about 30 seconds. Now she's front and center in Toy Story 5 because the trailer literally opens with her wedding to Forky. And yes, that's as chaotic as it sounds. But here's the deeper question nobody is asking. Do Forky and Knifey actually love each other, or are they just playing the role Bonnie assigned them, the same way some toys are told to play the villain even though they're good? Both are handmade toys. Both were created by a child's imagination. But what if they wake up one day and realize the love story was never theirs to begin with? Number 5. The new toy is a talking roll of toilet paper. Seriously, Pixar has given us cowboys, space rangers, broken forks, but nothing, absolutely nothing, could have prepared anyone for Smarty Pants. He is literally a talking roll of toilet paper designed to teach little kids how to use the potty. That's the toy. That's the whole thing. And before you write him off as pure comedy, think again. In Toy Story 2, the real villain pretended to be harmless. In Toy Story 3, same trick. What if Pixar is doing it again? What if Smarty Pants isn't the joke of the movie, but the actual threat nobody sees coming? Number 6. The Multibuzz army might speak entirely in Chinese. Pixar just confirmed that Toy Story 5 will feature a full army of defective Buzz Lightyear models, fresh out of the factory, acting exactly like Buzz did in the first movie, completely convinced they're real space rangers. But here's the detail everyone is sleeping on. The Multibuzz arrive on a plane that crash lands on an island. What if that plane was coming straight from China? Because China is currently confirmed as a key location in the film's production context. And if these Buzz models just came out of a Chinese factory, they would almost certainly speak Chinese. Imagine an entire army of Buzz Lightyears giving heroic speeches that nobody understands. Pixar really said, let's do this. Number 7. The toy camera could be the most dangerous character in the film. Snappy is a toy camera, and on the surface, she seems like harmless fun. But here's where it gets interesting. One of Lilyad's biggest weapons is that she can record the toys moving. A poster from the movie literally suggests she'll use that footage to blackmail Jessie, Woody, and Buzz. But Snappy can record too. What if Snappy catches Lilyad on film? The electronic device moving on its own, acting alive. Suddenly, the blackmail goes both ways. The toy camera might be the only thing that can stop the tablet, and nobody saw that coming. Number 8. The GPS hippo is secretly the most philosophical toy in the movie Meat Atlas, a hippopotamus that works as a GPS and helps kids navigate without getting lost. Sounds sweet, but think about what that actually means. Woody, Buzz, and Jessie let Bonnie's imagination go anywhere. She could be a cowboy, an astronaut, a villain, a hero. The toys follow her lead. Atlas does the opposite. He picks the route, he decides the direction. He tells the child where to go. One toy builds creativity, the other replaces it. And Pixar put both in the same movie on purpose. Number 9. Lilyad and Jessie might actually team up. And here's why that makes sense. Everyone expects Toy Story 5 to end with the toys defeating the tablet. But what if that's not how it ends? Because Lilyad isn't evil. She's not hurting Bonnie on purpose. She's just doing what she was built to do. Entertain, educate, engage. And here's the thing, screens aren't going away. Pixar knows that. The real ending might not be Jessie smashing the tablet. It might be Jessie and Lilyad figuring out how to share Bonnie. Toys give kids creativity, imagination, and emotional connection. Screens give kids knowledge, access, and learning. What if Bonnie doesn't have to choose? What if that's the whole point? Number 10. Every new toy in this movie is sending the same message. Look at the full lineup. A toilet paper toy that teaches potty training, a tablet that entertains better than any action figure, a GPS that guides instead of following, a camera that captures instead of imagining, and on the other side, a broken fork, a peanut wrestler crying in a tree, a cowboy who knows his best days might be behind him. Pixar didn't just design new toys for Toy Story 5. They designed a conversation between the world children grew up in and the world children are growing up in now. And the fact that this conversation is happening inside a kid's movie, that's the most Pixar thing they've ever done. So, which new toy are you most excited to see? Smarty Pants, Lilyad, or the absolute chaos of the Multibuzz army? Drop your answer in the comments, and if you want a full breakdown of every confirmed scene in the Toy Story 5 trailer, hit like and subscribe, because that video is coming next and you do not want to miss it.